Have you been, out there with this as far as, you were in Red Sox camp a couple days. Has that been something that's been broached yet? Or are you just basically...
It's starting.
Yeah.
I just did a piece for Derek Jeter's magazine. I wrote a letter to my young self. And the letter I wrote to myself was the night before I tried my first dip in high school on a dare, trying to convince myself not to do it. The challenge for me initially was the hypocrisy of saying, don't do this, it's bad for you, after doing it for 30 some years. And then I realized that I don't have to do that. I'm not going to tell people not to do it. What I do is I tell you exactly what is going to happen when you do. It's not an if anymore. Everybody that was on the fifth floor, which is the palliative care unit at Dana Farber, was a smoker or a chewer. And over my time in the hospital, 2 of them died. One of them had half of his tongue taken off. There is no happy ending here. There are no 90-year-old smokers or tobacco chewers. So I think that is going to be part of, and it fell right into the stuff with my daughter. So I actually have a couple topics to talk to kids about, and I've done it at a middle school once already. I really enjoyed the conversation because kids will ask the right questions when their parents aren't around. And so, at the end of the day, I think coming out of this, though, the most mind-boggling thing to me was everything that happened to me in the hospital, none of it had to do with who I was or what I had. The people at Dana-Farber treated me exactly the same way they treated everybody else, and I couldn't describe how good these people are. I just couldn't. The care. I had nine attending doctors. Which every patient
Not because you were Curt
no, had nothing to do with who I was. It had everything to do with what I had, and every one of them was nicer than the last one. And every day when I would go down to my morning radiation, which was a 7-week process, and it was she's right, it was the most grueling experience of my life. The anxiety and everything. I would pass by kids, and that made it, in a sense, easy early on when I told her one day I came back to the room and they always ask you, doctors will ask you 1 to 10, what's your pain? 10 being, a shattered femur, bone sticking out of your leg, and 1 being, sniffles. I felt like I was a 10 for 4 months. And I came into the room very early in the process, and I saw her and I saw the kids, and I thought that, it all made sense. Now I know why it was me, because God thinks I'm the one that can go through that. I can't imagine my kids. I can't imagine a kid going through this.